You must be happy with that performance today.
Yeah, a little bit disappointed conceding the goal lead, but overall on a tough pitch, as many people know, it's a bit of an ill. I thought we dealt with it, the better of the two teams, but nice to come away with a 5-1 win. But yeah, a little bit disappointed to concede that goal there. We've been scoring goals for fun over the last couple of games, so as I say, to concede that one, the boys are disappointed. So it shows the standard the boys set themselves and the standards that we set. So yeah, overall happy, but just a little bit disappointed with that.
Bit of a pattern now, isn't it? 4 goal margins.
Yeah. All the boys keep saying that to me. Actually, there were a couple of nice, comfortable victories. Play some tough teams, but the boys, they've been playing well. They're a good bunch. They're moving the ball well. A couple of things that we worked on, they've really took to it. And as it says, it shows out there on the field. So, as I've been saying to the boys, let's leave what's going on up to them, and we'll just focus on when we cross that white line. And they've been playing for me. Last 4 games, they've really put in an effort for me. That's all I can ask. That's all I can ask for them.
Obviously, we don't know what's around the corner, but are you enjoying it?
It's buzzingly. As many people know, I did step away for different reasons. Mostly family reasons and that. And to be given the opportunity to come back in and do it from a club that put in so many hours and days. Been doing it for 8 to 10 years now. Still not a smidgen on what some of the boys have done over there. The powers that be. But to be given the opportunity to come over and coach that set of boys and manage them through these 4 games, it's been brilliant. To be fair, that's the blower going there. Sorry.
Ain't one of the trialists asking for a contract, is it?
Yeah, it might well be. Had to see who it is. Yeah, bloody hell.
So obviously, Mr. Batten's been around for the last couple of days, games. Is it good to get some advice off him?
Massively. I've been talking with him, over the last few days. He come in the other day. Listen, a man of his knowledge, you'd be foolish not to take on board what he says. He's been outside. He's been really helpful. He sees the game. It's nice to have a different set of eyes on the game. When you're engrossed in the game and looking what's going on, sometimes you can get a little bit blindsided. But as a man of his experience, he knows the club inside out, and it's been good to have him on board and lean on him for a little bit of advice. So yeah, it's been handy, to be fair.
Obviously, there's a number of trialists at the club at the moment. A couple weren't involved today for due to injury and sickness, but obviously there's a certain number 11 out there who's putting a couple of decent performances. So have you spoken to Ernie about him? Yeah,
I've spoken to Ernie, spoken to the powers that be, spoken to the trialist. He's keen to come here and hopefully we can get things done. Obviously certain things, it's a little bit tricky for me because I haven't known how long this is going to go on, but obviously the club's best interest is always at heart, so I took the job on and took it on full time in terms of exactly what we want to do for next year. I'm hoping that I can just set things up with the management staff that was in before, and all I've tried to do is just continue what a good thing they've had here. Add and change a couple of little things which the boys have really taken to, which I think people can see in the last couple of games. And as I say, this certain number 11, hopefully we can get that done. He could be a cracking player.
Let's finish on something I know is close to your heart, which is the youth players, and obviously 7 have signed on for the first team now, so that must be a proud moment for you.
Buzzingly. I mean, last year we had a number of boys sign. This year we've had a number of boys sign. They're not only signing to make up the numbers, they're coming in here and making a little bit of a name for themselves. And all I want for the boys is to be realistic enough to come in, be involved with the environment, to be involved with a team like this, and to really see the levels and see if they can actually handle it. Over the last spell of me being in charge, I've had AJ step up, he scored a goal, Marshy stepped up and scored a goal. Boys have got on today. We've had Hadley get 90 minutes as well as other players in and around. So, for the youth of Shepherd, it's saying it is really close to my heart. It's fantastic to see, and long may it continue with whoever comes in. I mean, they're going to inherit, whoever does come in for this job, they're going to inherit a real good club with a real steady, youth structure with some quality players in and amongst it, and that's not just 18s and 23s. I'm talking below, from your 16s, your 15s, all the way down. I mean, I'm a bit of an anorak when it comes to the youth players over there. I watch nearly every game. I know exactly what's coming through, and it's something that not only myself but the fans and everyone involved with Sheppey and Sheppey Youth should be really proud of.
Brilliant. Thanks, Ross.
Lovely, Lee.